MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. Joined by Craig Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. Let's see some of the numbers here for Tyrese Halliburton.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. And it's Reed in at the center. And for the Pacers, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. The magician out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Shams, when you look at last season, what a step forward for the Pacers. Going into the in-season tournament championship, making the Eastern Conference Finals. They really checked so many boxes last season.
And Pacers sources tell me they're ahead of schedule under Rick Carlisle. They went from 25 wins in his first season to 47 wins last season and the Eastern Conference Finals in just his 3rd season at the helm. The biggest reason to me for their turnaround and someone that the Pacers love as their franchise cornerstone, Tyrese Halliburton. He gives the Pacers an elite talent that they've lacked since Paul George. So look at Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam for this next run of Pacers greats.
Boy, you've named some terrific players and guys that are very impactful. And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this Game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. The MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
That's good from Wong. Good on both. And it's Detroit's ball. Harris outside. Pass to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night.
Paul Reed, one shot.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a three-point game. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Well, we know it's been tough to win in Detroit for the Pistons. They've changed coaches again. Just 2 playoff appearances, Shams, in the last 15 years for this very proud and historic franchise. But there is, I feel, as you look at that franchise, hope. Do you see it as well?
No question, and it really starts with Cade Cunningham. I'm told the Pistons organization has all the confidence in the world in Cunningham. The first pick in the draft in 2021, he averaged 23 points, 8 assists per game, 6'6" point guard. Cunningham is someone the Pistons brass is very confident can be a franchise player, and he is their cornerstone moving forward.
He is a good starting point, I would agree. Now here's Thompson, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Ivy on the wing. Nembhard covering. 6 to shoot. Cunningham outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Wong, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the score by Indiana. Thompson outside. Harris outside. Reed a screen. The three. Harris no good. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit ball. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Harris's shot is off. Indiana trailing here. Siakam, right side. That ties it up.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to L.A. because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy them a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've been coming in.
They love their kings. Ivy kicks to Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. No good from outside. Pacers have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Halliburton gets the screen from Wong, and he makes that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Cunningham. Had a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Here's Halliburton, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. On the wing, Mathurin. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Here's Wong. Over Reed. That's good by Wong. Wong's got 8 points. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Grizzlies. Cunningham dishes it to Reed. Harris, bounce pass. Mathurin against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Mathurin against Harris. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for the Magician. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. And a switcher also for Detroit. Stewart checked in for Thompson. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. And teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between the top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very powerful when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Now, here's Halliburton. Really played well against Portland in his last outing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
That one off the back iron and out.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Then for the Pistons, Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Hardaway comes in for Ivy. And it's Noel in for Cade Cunningham. And so he makes both from the line. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Beasley's checked in for Noel. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now, here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. Here's Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Pistons lead it. Beasley inside. Toppin's there. No good from Beasley. And for the Pacers, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Back to Neesmith. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Halliburton for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
On the wing, Hardaway. 1:14 left here in the first quarter. Misses from 6 feet away.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Halliburton finds McConnell. Here's Turner. Turner with a screen on Beasley. Halliburton for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 4-point Indiana lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hardaway passes to Harris. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. And he gets it to go. Harris has got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Toppin. Now McConnell. Toppin a screen on Hardaway. Here's McConnell. Banked in off the glass.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Toppin against Harris. Stewart with the screen on Toppin. Harris, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Detroit, we've got Asar Thompson. Beasley is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. And he knocks down the first one. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Hardaway finds Stewart. There's the 3. Hardaway, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Beasley outside. Shoots over Nembhard. Detroit, no good that time either. Pacers leading by 7. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And it's Mathurin missing. The Pistons have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Stewart misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Thompson sets the pick for Hardaway. Over McConnell. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Hardaway. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking at it, but thank you for your honesty in that one. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. position, he's checked in for Indiana.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 12, Yvonne Wall.
Thompson finds Hardaway. Stewart with the screen on McConnell. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Shots good by Wong.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Hardaway. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Thompson outside. Back to Hardaway. Thompson with it. It's Beasley on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Beasley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Well, for Detroit, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Now just a 4-point Indiana lead.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Back to McConnell. Siakam left side. Shot clock at 5. Outside Mathurin. Fires from the wing. And he knocks down the jumper. Mathurin's got 7 points for the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Hardaway against McConnell. Hardaway, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Siakam. Nembhard with it. Here's Wong. 32 points for him last game against Portland.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Beasley, the pass to Foncecchio. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Down low, Siakam. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
With the shot. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Indiana leading by 8. Here's Nembhard. Can't hit from in close.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play. Wrong result.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Count the basket. Stewart's got his first basket of the night.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Reedy's checked in for Asar Thompson. And it's Cunningham in for Malik Beasley. Here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Reed. Guarded by Wong. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Nembhard off the pick from Wong. Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got 10.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Halliburton against Cunningham. To the inside. Reed kicks to Stewart. And stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Pacers. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Foncecchio finds Cunningham. 14 feet away. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 5.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Halliburton looking around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got the lead up to 11 now for Indiana.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Cunningham against Halliburton. Cunningham's shot is off. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
Pacers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. Detroit also making some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. And Ivy subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. A free throw off from Wong. Pistons trail by 13. Thompson dishes to Reed. Pass to Thompson. And here's Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the dunk by Reed.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They set the pick. Nembhard finds Halliburton. Basket counts. Halliburton's got 15.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pistons shooting 38% in the second quarter. Defensively, they look a little bit confused. Cunningham sets a screen for Ivy. And it's off from three-point range. Indiana leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Wong. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Thompson, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Cunningham. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Cunningham against Halliburton. Here's Wong, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
The Pistons have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First free throw is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Wong. 18 points for him. Halliburton outside. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Toppin. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Cunningham looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Reed.
Boy, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
You can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Ivy. And here is Harris. Cunningham right side. Wong with the rebound. Wong's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ivy against Halliburton. Harris out of hand on it.
Good defensive awareness that time by Toppin to come and block the shot.
Here's Nembhard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Toppin. Now Nembhard, 5 to shoot. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now Halliburton. And so it's the Indiana Pacers finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. Okay, guys, Daryl the Great asks, who has the better chance of winning right now? Shaq in a three-point contest or Kenny in a dunk contest?
Oh, no, Ernie, that's tough because Shaq was a stopper. You know what I mean? Every time he was in a game, the coach yelled, "Stop it, Shaq, stop it!"
Ho-ho!
That was a good one, Kenny, but he asked about right now. Right now, there's no way you could do a normal dunk, and I'll let you know a little secret. I've been working on my three ball.
Thank you, Daryl the Great. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So, Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is out there with the Magician, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now, here's Ivy. Cunningham's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player, and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Harris passes to Reed. Back to Harris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it. And we've still got a number of games to go.
Nembhard off the pick from Long. Nembhard the pass to Long. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wong's got 24.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, Ivy with it. Shot to stop the run, and that's good for 2. Ivy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Halliburton passes to Wall. Siakam outside. Over Harris. Rebound by the Pistons. Now Detroit moving it up. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Halliburton passes to Wall. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Cunningham kicks to Reed. Harris finds Cunningham. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Siakam. Pacers leading by 23. Count that one. Siakam's got 10 points.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Harris passes to Thompson. Pass to Reed. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
For Detroit, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And the dunk by Reed.
Hey, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Halliburton outside. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 24.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Reed a screen. Here's Ivy. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Siakam against Harris. Indiana moving the ball around. Mathurin passes to Long. Over Reed. Wong's shot is off. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ivy finds Cunningham. Ball's knocked loose. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. And stolen by Ivy. Harris outside. And the dunk by Reed.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 24. To the middle. Here's Wong. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. For Detroit, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Halliburton against Cunningham. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Looking to get it going. Wong with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Halliburton with it. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
Harris dishes to Beasley. Back to Harris. On the wing, Hardaway. Fires it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Hardaway has got his second bucket.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Turner inside. Reed covering. The shot by Turner no good. Pistons trail by 21. Beasley for 3. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Beasley's got 6 points.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Detroit with the rebound. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tobias Harris Clark has played over a dozen years in the NBA, and he is still a solid third option.
He really is, and he only played 1 year in college, and yet has been steady and consistent. He might not be the most efficient scorer, but he still does a lot of good things when he's on the floor, and he does them at both ends of the floor.
That's good from Harris.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Shot's good by Turner.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The defense expects Hardaway to just rise and fire, but he can make plays off the bounce as well.
And here's McConnell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside Hardaway. Harris passes to Hardaway. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Indiana. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Halliburton outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fontecchio. Neesmith covering. Stewart with the screen on Toppin. Harris, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. They have a 19-point lead. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
Pass to Toppin. 1:07 left to play in the third. Turner looking around. Halliburton for 3. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Pistons trail by 17. Now here's Beasley. Hardaway with it. Halliburton picks him up. Left side Harris. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Assist goes to
Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one. 29 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Halliburton penetrating and finished off by Halliburton.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Harris. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And so it's Indiana. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Hardaway. Also Malik Beasley out there. Isaiah Stewart out there with Fontecchio. And it's Klintman in at the 4-man position.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Beasley outside. Hardaway, no good. Pacers leading by 17. Here's Nembhard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And, well, Detroit shooting around 41% on the night. Beasley with a screen on McConnell. Pass to Stewart. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. McConnell off a pick from Long. 13 feet away. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Klintman. Back to Beasley. Here's Klintman. Fontecchio with it. Here's Klintman. Missed inside. It's Nembhard on the wing, covered by Beasley. Nembhard, the pass to Long. Back to Nembhard. Mathurin for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pistons trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
No good from Beasley. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one's good. Fontecchio.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
McConnell against Hardaway. Here's Wong. Pass to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Wong. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
No good on that. Siakam is checked in for Turner. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Sasser's checked in. He's off on the second. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Hardaway passes to Fontecchio. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Marcus Sasser. quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Holland, the pass to Cunningham. McConnell with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Pass to Siakam. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Tries the spin move. Cunningham outside. Over McConnell. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
McConnell off a pick from Wong. Back to McConnell. Here's Wong, guarded by Stewart. Wong's shot is off. Pistons trail by 18. Left side, Hardaway. Out to the right wing. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Wong, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Cunningham for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
He gets it in there.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight. Pacers leading by 17. McConnell passes to Wong. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Checked in for Indiana. And a different look here for the Pistons. Reedy's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Fontecchio. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Hardaway. Cunningham finds Ivey. Halliburton against Cunningham. Now, here's Ivey. Defense is right there. Over to the wing. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And again, it's Indiana.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Over Halliburton. Cunningham's shot is off.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Wong, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And Detroit has possession. To the inside. Pass to Ivy. Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Pacers leading by 19. Halliburton outside. Halliburton gets the screen from Wong. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the three. Halliburton's got 34 points. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To Cunningham. Reed a screen. Thompson passes to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Halliburton gets the screen from Wong. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Cunningham for three. Wong with the rebound.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. Tough day so far.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Now, here's Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Fires, high post. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Wiseman's checked in for the Pacers. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Ivy defending. Here's the floater. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Thompson finds Harris. Cunningham outside. No good again that time.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Now Wiseman. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ivy with it. He's picked up by Walker. Ivy kicks to Harris. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense
That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Driving in. That's tipped. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Magician.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Yes, that goes in.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Mathurin. Over Thompson. And it's Mathurin missing. Cunningham outside. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's obviously Jordan's Bulls.
It's Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan's Spurs. You know, I feel like you put them a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know. It's
Russell?
how long it took to get them. You know, it was
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.